Hello, my Taurians. How are you? All right, so Taurus, welcome back. We're going to do a little storyline where I ask what's new, what's growing, what's blossoming, what's blooming. This is kind of in honor of Mother's Day because it's all about like that's when we celebrate our life givers, right? But we all give life to different things in our lives, like different ideas. We give life to all kinds of things. So I wanted to keep this more broad and just say what is new, what is fresh, what's blooming, what's blossoming, what are we giving life to? So let's see where this one takes us. I don't know who our lead character will be in this yet, but let's just roll and see what we got. Well, we have Ace of Cups, and we actually have like the Madonna with child here. So we've got an Ace of Cups that has a big, huge offer of love. This could be perfect for a Mother's Day reading. This could be for a new mother, but this is somebody who is just filled with love. Now, you don't have to have a human baby to be a mother, and you don't have to be a woman to be a mother either, right? That's mothering. It's that energy of love that we pour into the things that we want to see nurture and grow. But this is a wonderful, like, I want to say it's a refreshed energy here. So we start out with a ton of love. Next to that, we've got Ace of Wands in the upright. And we got the Sun. Are you freaking kidding me? It's a good day to be a Taurus. We have got so much happiness. I feel like if this has been a long time coming for someone, that they felt really renewed, refreshed, restored, energized. Oh my gosh, that's what's new here. We have somebody who is confident about where their passion is. We have somebody who's confident about where they want to offer their love, what they want to see grow and develop. And they're so happy about this. It's either making someone really happy, the person that they're giving all of this energy to, or it's just like all at once, all these things, when we're certain about what we want, whoever this lead character is, when someone is certain about how they feel and they come forward and they're not holding anything back, like you can feel it, right? It's the full attention. It's like it's a rush of beautiful energy flow, and it feels as bright as the sun. So we have, if it's been a long time since somebody felt really happy, really loved, really cared for, really precious, that's happening in this story. So that's new. I hope that everybody always feels valuable, but I know that some days are really not as shiny as others. We have the Fool card, and then we've got this King of Swords in the reverse. So what's new here is we're moving away from something or someone that didn't show us that kind of affection. We could be walking away from a character that could have been kind of cold. This King of Swords doesn't have to be a masculine, but someone who wouldn't open up, wouldn't tell us we were important, didn't communicate. Could have been Libra, Gemini, Aquarius vibe there, but just mostly it's someone who is really up in their heads and the words never came out. But it's also someone who is not being fair and balanced and unbiased. We're on a whole new vibe here. So what's new is like everything. This is a leap of faith in a whole new direction, a direction toward happiness. We're being respected, we're being loved, we're being valued. This is somebody who is like taking a leap of faith on a situation that is so vastly different from what they knew in the past. Someone is no longer holding back. Now, let me rephrase this, because I feel like this is our outlier, right? This is what's new is all of this energy. It's a stark contrast between what we had before versus what is in our lives now. And it's making us confident enough to take that leap of faith on this situation, because this feels so good. This feels so powerful. This feels like somebody really is like either offering us this kind of energy or making us feel this, cherished and loved. So yes, we're going to take a leap of faith on that person versus what we knew in the past. And in the past, this could have been someone, maybe us, that was like, we were really holding back. We were used to not being treated fairly. We were used to like not speaking up, not being heard. That could also represent that we had been kind of like crushed like a flower for a long time by someone who kind of didn't treat us very good. That is totally changing. Somebody's got their good on right now. Somebody has got their energy is tuned up. The people that are around them are making them feel really loved. I think it's one person in particular, because the aces are personal. So it's either that we have a character walking right in that is going to make you very, very happy with the offer that they're making. And it is very different from what we had in the past. This is a story about new. I didn't mean for it to necessarily be only about new love, new romance stuff, but that could represent that. We have a Two of Swords. It's so here's the thing. We're ready to take this leap of faith, right? But if we are then being reminded of the person from the past, someone who didn't open up, there could be a little residual here. So first we're like all in, but then we have this little bit of a hiccup here where we go, okay, but I mean, I've been really happy and I've taken a big leap of faith before and then it didn't totally work out. Is there anything that I'm missing? Because all of a sudden the alarm bell rings and I go, but wait a second. In the past, I had a really tough situation. Am I being too like open to like embrace this new situation that feels so good? There's a little bit of hesitation. There's a little bit of holding back right there. Let's get one card on that. I mean, understandable if, you know, we have that little bit of like memory in the back of our mind that says, ooh, but will this be as good as what I think it is? We got an Eight of Pentacles. We're going to work through the worry. Oh, the Star is here. And then that Three of Swords. We're going to heal that old heartbreak. There was a little old heartbreak in there. But this is such a beautiful opportunity. Even the fact that the memory of the past butts in all of a sudden and makes us just like clam up for just a second, even in the face of all this good, this beautiful energy flow that we have. This is a beautiful opportunity for us to say, now, wait, let me not freak out about this. This feels really good, almost too good to be true. Why don't I just go ahead and work on this connection a little bit and see where it goes? Work on, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit fearful, that's okay. I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to take this one step at a time. This is our chance to heal the betrayals that we knew in the past, the broken heart, someone who, that broken heart can drag us around. You notice she's dragging this person by the hair. But the Star card is here to heal all of it. It's here as a wish fulfillment. And that's, I think, why we have that moment of, no, this is too good to be true. There's no way. This good stuff never happens to me like this. This storyline, the good stuff does happen for our lead character. And they're so thrilled about it. But then there's this moment of fear, like, no way. There's no way that all this good stuff is happening to me. And then it's like, yes, this is an opportunity to work through those negative thoughts and negative memories and the heartbreak too, because this is very healing. This is somebody's being chosen. Our lead character is being chosen for something. That Star card is like someone sees you as the one, and that's maybe hard to swallow. You know, even though it feels really good, you can feel somebody's really into you, but then it's like, no, there's no way. Because remember how that other person treated me? No, this person really sees you as somebody really special, sees you basically as you are, like a star. But it just takes a minute to let that sink in, and it takes a little bit of work to say, okay, I'm gonna like allow someone into my life, and I'm gonna work on this connection with them and work on my fears regarding like someone treating me good. This is like, oh, I love the fact that somebody's finally treating our lead character really well. It hurts my heart that they like have to ease into it to believe that that could be true, because that must mean somebody had a really bad time prior to this. We have an Ace of Coins going to the Two of Coins. It's time. It's time for the good stuff. This is the new, fresh beginning. This is all about balance. So we go from, obviously, I'm saying it's time because the clock is there, right? It is time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to enjoy life. It's crazy that we have 3 aces in this story so far. That's why I keep saying, no, this is your moment. Our lead character is like super, like highly charged with good vibes, good energy for themselves. And I feel like they're finally realizing, I deserve to be treated this good. I deserve to be happy. I want these things for myself. Is there a little fear that, wow, how could someone else be like delivering everything I've always wanted? How can I have met a person who's looking at me with those eyes? How can I have like the respect that I always wished to have in my careers? How is this all happening at once? Because it's time, you know? It's really nice. When we go from that ace to the Two of Coins, everything is a balancing act, right? But it's all about things being more balanced. And you notice how we've got the infinity symbol, which is always associated with that Two of Pentacles card. But the infinity symbol, if you look at it like a road. Sometimes we're driving, we're way out here, far away from anything else. And then we come back in and there's our meeting point. That crisscross moment, that's our time. That's why we have success right now. And we're realizing that. Doesn't mean everything's always going to stay perfect, right? We're going to go through more of a journey and we're going to learn. And sometimes we're going to be way far away from what we really wanted, but it's a chance to think about things and then come back in. This is kind of a nice image also when you think about like a Mercury retrograde, right? Because a retrograde is kind of like a clock, right? Because when we talk about retrograde, the planets don't really go backwards, right? It's always going forward, but Mercury laps us, right? It goes faster than we do. So it appears that it's going in the reverse, but it isn't any more than hands on a clock are going in the reverse. It's a second opportunity. So I feel like somebody's getting a second chance, maybe a second phase of their life to be really, really happy. This could be a second opportunity to fall in love, in like a really huge love, like later on in life. I could be reading a story for a character who's like, you know, like a more mature age. And then we have the King of Coins going to the Page of Coins. This is going to make us feel so young again. Doesn't matter if we're masculine or feminine. Everything that we've achieved, we're still going to have all of that success under our belt. But on top of it, we get this renewed energy where it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like a giddy schoolboy or schoolgirl all over again. I cannot believe, and we're probably making our partner feel like that also, especially if this infinity symbol is also representing two people whose lives have crossed. This could be, I know I'm saying what's new. What's new is the renewal of that feeling of giddiness, of happiness, of youthfulness. Really sweet energy in this story, you guys. So that's what I've got. I'm just keeping these kind of short and sweet because I just wanted to do something kind of like fun and something about what's blossoming and blooming, because I think it's nice to talk about the fresh energy that comes in when we're ready for it. So as always, guys, these are inspirational stories. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a life coach. I can't predict anybody's future. Instead, I'm a writer who writes without using a pen. So I hope you enjoy my channel. And if so, please do subscribe to the channel. Definitely, if you're watching this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. Lets me know you guys like my storytelling, and then that makes me want to keep doing it. So it's kind of nice for me, and it helps my channel at the same time. So Blaze, hello. How are you today? Hey, AJ Craft. I saw you on one of the other ones, but then I think you had dipped out before I officially got to recognize you and say hello. Thank you for popping by. Anne O'Boyle, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. And do you know what? Anne, I didn't know you were in Milwaukee. I actually thought you were in Ireland. So I'm sorry that I always thought that about you, but forgive me. Anyway, I'm glad you're a little closer. You're in Milwaukee. You're in the same country that I'm in, actually. Stay true. How are you? Good to see everybody. All right. Have a beautiful afternoon. Lots of love to all of you. Bye for now. Oh, Nancy. Hi, hun.